Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Oh, I need to make sure. There we go. Make sure the sound is off. So it's Monday. I'm Mariah. This is Monday with Mariah making things. Hopefully I make your Monday. Yay. Do say hello in the chat so I can say hello back. That's how we know that you're here. Otherwise, if you're on replay, let us know down in the comments below. My Arty friends, thumbsy upsies if you haven't given those. Much appreciated. That is how we get the word out, build this lovely, supportive Arty community that we got going on here. That's what we're doing. Alrighty, let's say hello to everybody. Oh, this is P over here. She is here, and I'm M, and together we are PMR Studio. She had a little too much coffee this morning. Actually, she had full coffee. She usually mixes it with her mushroom stuff. So she's a little zingy. Hopefully she'll be good. I told her she needed to be good. Anyway.
Add a little bit of drama.
Yeah, from the mama. She really is my mama. That's not inappropriate for me to say.
I've been having lots of ideas, and I've been
writing them down. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So remember the ship? Remember the little artwork that she did the other day that we were like, it was ship something. Can't remember ship. That's what I couldn't remember, and that in itself is hilarious. I kept forgetting that, but I wrote it down and then I remembered it. And yes, my hair is a hot mess crazy today, but I'm wearing the hat and very little makeup just because that's how I feel today. Just a little,
and no jewels.
Yeah, no jewels. Just it's cold, and this time change thing, I just throw me off, man. Throwing me off. Okay, let's say hello to everybody. Now that I've yammered for a minute there, we've got 331 Christina. Hello, Christina. Angela, Becky, Betsy, Brad's here in the chat today. Who knows what kind of shenanigans he'll be up to. CK Art, that's Colleen. Darcy, Darlene, Diana, Malone. Eddie's here, Gray, Jocelyn, Lexi, Lygia, Lizanne, Lydia, Mark Hines. Hello, Mark. Paige is here. Patricia, Penka, The Shelley Studio. That is Margot. And if I missed you, it was not on purpose. Simply didn't show up in the list. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands like Betsy did. See, she's got some pinky hello hands. Drama from your mama. That's right. Okay, so I have some really cool stuff to show you. Let's go topside. Because I have been a very busy girl with my art journal business. Because remember, oh, this is going to be our number 10 card. We'll get to that here in a minute. That's kind of the main arty art. If you don't remember that, then, you know, you're kind of new here. There was a whole thing about art and the seal. Art. When was that? That was some collage prompt thing. I think it's Eddie's fault. Let's blame him. That seems right. If you know, you know. Okay, so remember, this is my Mariah Elizabeth create with me, but this, create this book business. Let me just tell you, I love this paper. I love this paper. I've loved this paper for over 20 years, I bet. I have loved this type of paper. It's this feely good stuff. Kind of interesting that they would use it for a cover. Seems a little, cheat for that, but who knows? Maybe they got it on sale. But love this book. Have enjoyed the prompts we're going to go through here. And what I ended up doing, now are you paying attention? You are not.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me I needed to. Yeah.
Yeah. Patricia, please pay attention to chat. I have now gone topside.
Okay, so you are arting now, not.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show and tell you. See, look at this. I did this. Added, because number one, there was just some schmutzy stuff on the page, which was bothering me. And I just thought it needed more. Because it was just like I just glued it down, which is exactly what I did. So it needed a little more. And I put the, I love those sparkle pens. I love them so much. I am going to be very sad when they're, look at, I mean, I've used a lot of that pink. Here, we'll compare it to the, Like the dark blue. Look at that. I've used a lot of pink. I like the pink.
Well, you better start using some more blue.
Yeah, I guess so. Love those pens.
Mark said he's paying attention.
Okay, good deal.
Hello,
Mark.
Eddie. How goes it?
All right, so here we are to some of the new stuff.
Jessie said hello.
Hello, Jessie. Hey,
Paula
Gray.
says she's buffering
Hi.
away.
Hi, Paul. I know. I think, Carrie was having trouble the other day. I don't know what's kind of going on with, the UK/European friends. I think things are happening with the internet over there. Because I think Mo was having a little trouble the other day, too. So, I don't know. Everything's fine from this end. So, it is in dating. It's you, Paula. It's not. And I mean that in the sweetest way possible. But yeah, here, look. Y'all remember this? But I used a lot of the scrappy pieces, which I still have scrappy pieces, and we will include those in whatever big next giveaway thing, because you know how we do. We put together lots of packets and things. So we bag our leftovers from each project. And I know some people are probably like, well, that doesn't seem very exciting, but some of y'all really like those things, and I know that we do. So other people's, there's the whole thing in Makers, which reminds me, your partners have been announced.
Assigned.
So that was like 2 days ago. I meant to talk about it, 2 days ago.
Remiss.
Yes. So yeah, look, and there's a pocket. And then I decided on, I wanted to go ahead and have it ready, but I haven't gotten that far. My postcard for this month. And then I'm going to flip that around because I've noticed on both of these, see this one, because that's February, and this one. See, it's upside, well, this one I did on that one, and then I figured out that I like it here, but I'm going to turn it the other direction. That's what I'm going to do for my purposes. And did you see this color match? This took me a lot to get to this blue. But this is one awesome thing about alcohol ink markers. Now, that being said, I don't know that in, a year or two from now that this will look this way. That's one iffiness about the alcohol ink markers. Because I've noticed even on older projects, but I don't have like a comparison necessarily to like, what they were. I guess we could probably go back to video.
It also helps that they're out of light.
It does. It helps like depending on if you mix it with other stuff, because I have noticed ones that like if I mix them with other markers and things, weird things happen. So that's just something to kind of keep in mind. And then if I sealed it in, but see, I just really love that it doesn't have a finish on it, And even if I did use like a matte, there still is that plasticky finish that it has,
Yeah. Hello, Kathy, and hello, Michelle with 1L.
Look at this one from the Heart Box. Now, this was Eddie's collage prompts. I do plan on writing some little things in here about, the date and stuff. And then I used Christy Hartman's new stamps because I couldn't find the other ones, and I didn't really want to deal with like digging them out of the boxes because I think they've been put away. So I was like, hey, this is a great opportunity to mix in some other flowers. It didn't have to be spot on because this is sort of a separate project.
I thought it looked like a New Orleans bordello.
That too.
But isn't it supposed to be Mardi Gras?
No.
That was something else.
That's this month. Or well, yeah, that's the beginning of this month. And I still need to do the color combo, and I need to do a mask. But, we're just 10 days in. We still have days to go.
Amen, sister.
There we go. Amen, sister.
Okay, I'm reading.
All right, so.
And I don't know what Eddie's saying.
One last one. Look at this. Look at this. I was finally able to use those other.
Yeah, I think I'd put your sunglasses on for this one.
This is very bright. Shiny.
There's a nice little round light in the middle there.
I know, I'm sorry. It's here. We'll turn it and do.
Hello, Veronica.
And let me tell you, okay, so this was really fun. What I did on the background here is I used the Aura Gold. Now remember, this is marker paper. So it has this really slicky finish to it. Almost plasticky, but not really. It's really about, I think, it's more like a, I don't know that it's a coating, but it's certainly like the type of paper that it is. Because it tears like paper, so that's why I say it's not really plasticky, but it has a really nifty, slick finish. And for the most part, every marker that I have used on it so far has not like bled through.
I think that's the purpose.
Yes.
Good morning, Veronica. And Lindsay.
It is.
I'm just looking at the hands there.
It is the purpose.
It is the purpose.
Yes, thank you, John Madden. I was, but the cool thing is that like when you paint the acrylic paint onto it, you really see brush strokes and stuff. And I was like, well, that didn't exactly go to plan. And then I was like, well, I still had the stamp out, the honeycomb. So I had put enough paint down that whenever I went over it, and please keep in mind, I also still like had left the, this, because now it says premium clear. It's not clear because I use dirty stamps on this. This is my dirty stamp one. I do have a clear one for like, you know, virgin stamps that haven't been pristine.
Hello, Lizzie Jane.
So, yes, I still had some of this on there. I'm just giving you that information. I don't know that it made a difference one way or the other, but basically
it doesn't paint well, folks.
Lifted off. Well, it doesn't, it paints all right. It just, you will see brush strokes. Like, it doesn't soak into the paper, but that's because it is the marker paper. That's why I was given that information. You can still see some of the brush strokes in there, but see, now it's broken up with the fact that I came along after I had coated the page and came along pretty quickly, and then lifted off the paint with the stamp and sort of squished it out and moved it around, giving me a subtle honeycomb. And I used both. Then just collaged on. I went ahead and made more of these papers because I'd pretty much used every bit of it on the actual, you know, the things that I photographed here. So this is sort of like a memory keeping art journal. You can utilize the scraps of your project. Plus have, you know, a record of said project that, you know, is larger or doesn't, you know, I don't know, because like the box and the little boxes and stuff, but this is just a fun way. And since I was using these as my color combo things, it's nice to have something more arty in the book to commemorate.
Morning, Lizzie Jane. Morning, Margie's Crafty Corner.
So, pretty excited about those. Yeah.
As what you should be. You should hold that corner up to the corner on the New Orleans bordello.
Oh. And see, remember this was the create the string one.
And see the string that went around the little corner there? I thought that was brilliant. It's really hard. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know when the lights it picks up. And these are glossy photos, so
very same value range.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they sort of disappear. She did have a lot of fun putting these pages together. I was sitting here and being a witness to it.
Yeah, and then Brad was like, why aren't you doing this on stream? And I'm like, I just don't know. Like, you guys have seen the projects. You've seen parts of it all. I didn't know if it really was something that needed to be.
Mariah used to be able to sing some of the songs from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, the movie.
Love that. Love
the
Dolly.
Musical.
Love Dolly. Okay, so that's that. That's the fun stuff. I will continue on. This is my whole, like, I was like, if I don't get caught up right now, things are not gonna, you know, continue on as I want them to. And it was starting to sort of eat at me that it's like, okay, just get her done.
Hello, Yanka.
And then that way, when we go ahead and I do some of these other projects, I will probably just continue doing it in the background and then showing it to you. We'll see.
Well, if it's a particularly interesting make that you can do simultaneously, I think that would be cool.
Perhaps, yeah. Now that I've got now that I got an idea of what I'm doing. But here's the other thing: it's like I can't have the photographs. Although I could have just little placeholders. So like once the project's finished, then because see that's when I had the photographs to say that this is the finished product. See, so chicken and an egg.
But you could just slap some stuff down. Hello, Jennifer. And there was somebody else that slipped in there. SWL. Mariah knows.
Hey, Sherry. Okay, I'm going to move down a little bit. I'm going to fix the lighting.
I think they're having buffering problems in the Netherlands.
Yeah, poor Paula. I know that just sucks that happens there so often. Okay, so what was it that we discussed with this?
I thought you needed to spatter it.
Okay, we can totally spatter.
Or maybe even spray it. I mean, you've got all that lovely white around the edge. I don't know that you want to keep it. You can really see it when you hold it up to the camera, but when you put it down on the thing, it kind of all just grays out, and it's not very, very
exciting.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because remember these are the glass beads, and even
over the pumice,
right? And even with all of that has happened, it still glows differently. Like I know, yes, she used the metallic,
but it's glowing with the texture. And when you put it on the side, you can really see how much lift there is.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
See that? Lift. All right. Now, what was done on the gel plate? Because we may need to, because these are our cards for the Mixed Medium March 25.
Oh, there wasn't anything done on the gel plate.
Okay, well, we need to remedy that. It could even just be that you need to do your thing with the back of the card first. In fact, why don't we do that? Because it can be drying while I do anything to the front.
Well, I'm not going to be able to read the chat while
well, that's fine. I'll try to keep a little, side eye here.
Okay.
Oh, whose birthday? Hey, Dana, and happy birthday. Let's see, who? Who? So I don't...
Alrighty, now y'all know that none of this is going to be on.
But y'all saw that yesterday.
Y'all saw that yesterday.
Okay, what if you stamped black over black? Would you get a tone-on-tone background around it?
It's going to be really hard because of the lift that's on.
Well, I think maybe she's talking about the edge, like what we're going to do the edge, perhaps.
Oh.
Okay, so what if you stamped black over, okay, oh, well, that would be the black. Oh, I understand. To kind of create some interesting stuff back here a little bit, but very subtle. Ooh, I like that idea. I would love an ombre of like,
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Here, let me hop right on that.
Hey, it isn't. I know you can do it because you've done it on other ones. Where did the stack of cards? Oh, I know where they are. Here, it's very, see, look. They all go under here to think about themselves. Hold on, y'all. I love this this cutting board. It's got some weight to it, so it stays in place, which is very nice. Also comes in quite handy for flattening things out. See, but well, and I don't really need a full-on ombre. I just need it to be kind of your smushy stuff, and if it leaves open spots.
Okay, you're not talking about the actual edge of that. You're talking about the edge of the piece that's going to be glued onto the back.
Well, and actually, I think this one's, I mean, it's tiny. That's not even, I'll trim the postcard for that, because look, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we don't have to worry about both sides on this one. I just need a nice If you want to ombre it, that's great. Otherwise, if it's just kind of one
spotchy. I can ombre that.
Yeah.
What I thought you were talking about was going around the edge of the white card there, and I was like,
oh no, that would be.
I don't know that that's a realistic.
That would be hard.
All right, so I need to get a different. Got a little problem here with our.
I'm gonna put these in order.
I can probably use that. Just so, what are you thinking here? That pinkish and yellowish and greenish. Pinkish, yellowish, greenish.
Yes, I would love that.
Let's see if we can do that.
I'm also kind of wondering what if I go over the little Ukrainian icon or insignia. That's really what it is. Insignia. Before you do that. Or should I wait until after again?
Don't know.
She doesn't know about that. Because it is an option. And it would probably create a little resist, which I think would be kind of...
All right, well, you need to be handing that thing over to me.
Okay, well, too late now.
Like,
it was an option. And then, okay, I like what Rhonda was talking about. And I think what we can do to keep our edge the way it is, and it's really good that you're talking about it now, because it would be a little harder, like, if we had some stuff done to it, and then it's like, oh, we got to figure out how to block that off, plus keep it, you know, on there. We got our washi tape. So I don't want it to be perfect, but there we go. I don't know. Okay.
Check it out.
So good. Look at that, y'all. And see, I can come in and like just do some spray business to fill in those spots if we really feel like that needs to be done. We'll see once it dries if that's a big deal or not. All right, I don't know what's going on with this tape. It's being kind of weird. Like it's been stuck down for a while and it's not really happy.
I had a terrible time finding the end to the one the other day.
There we go.
The dark ones really throw me for a loop.
Oh, really?
The dark metallic ones?
Yes, because you just don't know. Like
it's like a double whammy.
My nails are just... I don't know. They're trash right now, and I don't know what the deal is. There we go. Okay.
All right, I'm back to reading.
Okay. I gotta figure out.
Did you watch the Ukraine video?
Oh, I did, Paula. Thank you. But you know what's funny? And so it went up to 20 something, and then it's the same deal where. But I get the whole idea. Like and thank you. It was very helpful, and it was funny because she's. I don't know if you noticed that, but she was French. So not only was I getting the Ukrainian,
but a little bit of a French accent.
No, but also she would say it in French.
Oh.
So I was like, hey, this is kind of and it was really interesting with some of them, like, just with the change from French to, you know, what we, you know, when we say 10, but it's like the D's were consistent in the language. I find that sort of thing very interesting. And she was very pleasant. I did enjoy it. Got a good chuckle out of some of them. And
hello, Tina. And hello, Carrie.
Okay.
Just joined us.
All right. Boop, boop, boop. I've got my black ink, and we want this ink. This is the one we want. Now, I gotta find, what are we thinking? Because I do want to do I'm gonna stamp in black, so it'll have a little bit different finish in the back.
Oh.
Let me see what I got over here. What's accessible? Oh, you know what? I think all right. I think these might be kind of cool. We can do some things there. Now, what I want to do, though...
We have lots of those little things, Jocelyn. The little bread things you said put on the end of your tape.
And I think about that every time I take them off. We have a whole, like, bin full of them. All right, because I don't want the gray to be too noticeable, I don't think. So I'm going to try to kind of clean this off. Because, see, it still has the
yeah, that one that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they're water activated because they're the distress inks. So even more so than other ink, it will...
Oh, SWL says stamp black and clear emboss.
That's probably a really good idea because then we don't have to worry about it smooching around. Good call. We will do that. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then what we should do is actually skip the black ink. Okay. Glad we're having this conversation. Skipping black ink. We are going to go with the clear ink. It's not really
Rhonda
clear.
Doesn't have any bread tie closure things. I can't imagine that.
I'll send you some. Seriously, like every time we get bread, because we get the kind that does have the little plasticky tabby thing on it. Is this?
Well, I think Paula, her internet must be really bad because she asked the same question again.
Oh, did she? Yeah.
Yes, Paula. She watched it and it was very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
She got the French version and the Ukraine version.
Mm-hmm. Loved it. And then
she says, "Look at me knowing some stuff," and she doesn't even emboss.
It's just like
she buys bread, she just doesn't keep them.
Oh, you don't keep them. Oh,
they work for other things too. Izzy likes to mess around with them.
She just likes to save them, so I just throw them in the bin because we have a little bread bin, so just chuck them in there. Yes, English muffins do always have that. I love English muffin. I miss bread.
We need to buy some English muffins. We haven't had English muffins and since we started this stupid keto thing.
Okay, simmer down. Don't be.
God.
Nobody has taken your bread away. Nobody.
I'm putting that on my list.
You should.
English muffins.
I do love an English muffin. With cream cheese.
No, I don't want it.
No, she wants jelly.
I want to toast it and put lots of butter and honey on it.
Jelly. She loves her some jelly.
I love my jelly.
Okay, so let's kind of get a gamey plan here. I'm going to do that one in there. I'm going to try not to do the stemmy part because then we'll come back in and maybe swoopy this in here. And I can cross them if need be. I think that's a good plan. Y'all feeling good about that?
Yes, I like the organic shape of that. Okay.
We also need to be a little bit careful maybe about our tape stuff. I don't know. We're gonna wing it here, y'all. I kind of foresee some issues with our tape and the powders, but you know,
mine kind of get hung up in the
hootie doos there,
the flour, but I don't see that as being I just don't want the flour to melt.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're not pretending to see here. God, I need to clean my glasses. Okay, I'm taking a break here.
Okay.
Don't say anything awesome while I'm washing my glasses.
Try not to be awesome while she's away.
I do not understand. It looks like they've been, dragged through the alleyway
Uh-huh.
in the bad part of town.
Yeah. That's where she hangs out. Okay. I like this. That's going to be as good as we kind of get. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Where's my paper? This needs to kind of go over here. Here is my piece of paper.
Well, now I want to know what Eddie's quirks are about food. Is this going to require a message to the lightning bolt?
Eddie, just, send her some info.
And I can also see the powder gathering there at the edge of the tape if you haven't, embossed it.
You were not wrong about that, but like I said, we were kind of aware, and we're just going to deal with it.
Okie dokie.
We're just, these are the things we're willing to.
Yeah, I think you need to buff the flour out a little bit. I can see black stuff in the flour.
I think we'll be good.
Buff the flour out a little bit.
I did. I don't think there's anything in there. I don't know what you're
maybe
seeing.
I'm just seeing the back of the black.
Yeah. See? But I did see that over there. Okay. The edge of our stamp.
Are you ripping the tape off at this point?
No, because we're gonna spatter this too, maybe. So I mean, that's what I did the tape work for. But
Okay.
Multiple things happening here, y'all. Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
There's Marguerite from beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
Hey, Marguerite.
I
know. I love that she does that. It's her signature. Okay.
We're wine. Wow, that looks really cool because the way the light's shining, it looks silver at the top.
Oh, it does in the screen.
Uh-huh.
Yes. But see, look at that. Oh. Okay, now, are we going to spatter here? And then we're going to do something different to the edge. Or do we just spatter the whole thing?
I think you need to spatter the edge as well. I think it's going to look weird if it's just really, really white.
Okay.
Now, here's something else you might think of before you, spatter.
Okay. Do I need the tape?
No.
Okay.
It is kind of, coffee paint the sides so that they're a little bit
Look at how
grungy like this.
Yes. Okay, I can do that. Do we coffee grungy it, or do you think brown? Is brown the answer, or should it be more like yellowy?
Well, kind of yellow-brown.
Okay.
Like this. I think this is a good exemplar.
Oh, here, she wants me to show you. Like this one. Okay. I think I can make that happen. Okay.
Yeah, Marguerite says walnut ink. We don't have any.
Well, I have some spray type things that do have like sort of the walnutty business like this. See, look. Even although this is not necessarily exactly what this is, but
you can
it's
tell
in
what
the
color it is from the liquid.
And yeah, it sort of has some of that happening with it.
Yeah, shaky.
Yeah, oh it so needs some shaking up. And then I was thinking, okay, hold on here, y'all. Over here. Really?
Marguerite says faux walnut.
Yeah, it's like a faux walnut for sure. But it still might even have some real in there. Oh, I love this color shell. Mr. Huey's, let me just tell you. Can't find this. Find any, let me know. Although I'm not paying ridiculous amounts of money because there was a time.
I think that's not a good color right there. That Mr. Huey's is too fluffy.
Too fluffy.
You need something a little dirty.
It is, look. Kind of is.
No, I don't like it. And besides that, you want transparent. That looks like it's a little bit opaque. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I know. I know you are.
Hello, Joan. Joan Miron.
Hi, Joni.
She said the glitz is so pretty, Mariah.
Hey, well, that was Rhonda's idea, and then we merged that with the embossing thing, and let me just tell you, that was a good call. I think that's too much. Oh, that stupid brown. I'm lazy.
And here's Healing is Recycling Crafting. Mariah probably knows your name. I don't know your name.
She put me on the spot there. I don't remember right at this moment.
She's rustling through a drawer.
I am.
She'll have to get back to you on that.
What about that?
I love your rainbow hearts. I can't see that. No, I don't like that at all.
There's one
it's not dirty enough.
Okay. There's one.
You need to think there. You're oh, why are you still looking? Just do walnut that you've got there.
Well, because I was hoping to kind of mix it with something else. But all right.
I understand all of this
hoopla
vacillation on the.
I enjoy some vacillating on things.
There you go. Whoop-de-doo. Now, boy, that was a hard one.
It really was. I just want you to know, Patricia, it was.
And you're doing a fabulous job of dabbing there, I must say. I like jalapenos in my stuffed olives. Boy, I have a bookmark that says, why don't they stuff black olives? Ever. No one's answered that.
No one.
SWL. Hey, I got a little bit of sarcasm there, SWL. She says, P, the Queen of 8 Days, is not enjoying the indecision.
Mm-hmm. Love you, girl. All right, we like that? Okay, here, I'll hold it up. See?
That's good ganook.
All right, it's spatter time. What time is it? It's spatter time.
I don't know that you need spatter.
I
think that's gilding the lily.
Oh, we're gilding lilies. lilies. That's what happens on Mondays. We gild lilies. We are firm believers in lily gilding.
Eddie says it's gorgeous.
All right, that goes up here.
I actually like that's funny. I like the big green olives with the pits in.
I really do too. They're better because they don't get they stay firm.
Smushy.
Yeah, they stay firm.
I do not like smushy olives.
Yeah, because then you kind of wonder.
Hello,
about
Juliet, an order paper crafts.
Hey,
hola,
Mimi.
hola, welcome.
Oh, and those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't already. We're very excited that you're here. And let us know. If you're watching in replay, no worries. Let us know in the comments below and we'll, get you helloed. And if you have questions, that's a good place to do it. If you're not live, you can always ask them live.
That's very true. Costco has large green olives by the case. I would know that because I buy those.
Okay.
Izzy likes to stick them on her fingers.
She does. Hey, and those canned ones are very good, by the way. They really are. Quite yummy.
And I don't know who Mimi is, but hello, Mimi.
That's Hoarder Paper Crafts. It's Mimi. She'll maybe one day.
And Mo's there. Hello, Mo. Have you been there all along?
She has.
Oh, you're just being
She's being quiet
in the background.
Okay, which we're gonna do a little bit darker one.
Sabiel says she's gonna bring her some black olives when she comes to move in with her. That Marguerite, she's moving to Canada.
Okay.
I do not know. I am not totally all on board with this idea here, but
she's being supportive. And
I'm being supportive of Mariah's decisions.
She's talking out loud, so that way she's basically self-soothing.
I am. Yeah.
But that's all right.
Not all olives are good olives. That is not true. I've had olives that were total crap.
Oh yeah, some and when they're squishy, that's why I said if they're weird, you just kind of
Yeah, I do not like those little bitty tiny
or those
black olives.
Or the ones that were stuffed with the blue cheese because it gets
gooey. Some of these people like the blue cheese.
I don't like that. That's weird and it gets gooey.
It is a little on the gooey side. Hello, Margie, Liz Ann, and Rhonda. That's what Mo said.
There we go.
Now, before you put that away, I think you should do some of that spattering on the back.
Oh, on the back? Okay. Do that.
Not that back, but the back of the number thing. There.
Oh, it just looks so cute, lovely, and fun. Okay.
Oh.
I'm going to put this off this side so I don't mess up.
Nothing better than a fudge sickle with your black coffee, although I don't drink black coffee. I drink.
All right, before... Yeah.
Coffee's doctored up, as my husband said.
Yeah, we need it with lots of creamer. And then what did you tell me this morning? That it was... She repeated what I told her one time. Because
black olive stuffed with anchovies.
Yeah, I don't want to buy that one either.
I would be willing to try that one.
And definitely not the black olive. Green olive stuffed. Yes. Black olives, I'm not sure about that being stuffed.
I don't think they stuff them. I haven't had any black stuffed olives.
That's what you were saying. And I think part of the reason for that is so even what we were talking about, this is kind of a continued conversation because we don't like the black olives in the pasta. I don't really even care for them on pizza or anything. I like the black olives by themselves.
As is.
As is. The only thing that should be stuffed in them are fingers so that way you can eat them. Like that. There you go. There's my full thoughts on the olive conversation. Okay. She's thinking about all that.
No, I'm mentally ruminating.
Okay. Ooh, a little more than I wanted there, but
yes, Greek salad. They're good in Greek salad. That's one area that
All right, see, if you get after that quick, you can, you know, remedy any issues. Just didn't want a hard line. And it'll dry lighter. It will, it will. All right, let's bring our little brownie. It works there. Might even just bring that over the pink just so it isn't so pinky pink pink. There we go. Okay. Now it's spatter time for that. Love that. And I put, this is kind of a cheapy, I'm pretty sure it's a cheapy brush, right? Well, did you notice that it was sort of like the finish on it was crackling around there, and it was really starting to bother my whole, like, just, it really bothered me. It was crunchy.
Oh, so you
and
put tape
texturally
on it?
It was bothersome. So I just put some tape around it.
Actually, I think that's not a super cheap brush, but it's not expensive. It is, the bristles are not natural.
Oh, I'm getting spatter everywhere. This is like Patricia.
Yes, I see on the paper.
I got it on the camera. I don't think it went up there. That's okay. All right. Look at that, though. Very pretty. Hold it up. Now, what do we do while these are dry? It shouldn't take too long. I mean, I put the heat gun on it, too.
Rhonda is wonderful, and we have floaty hearts. Is this part of the mixed media March stuff?
It is. It is part of the mixed media March. We are in, because this is day 10. This is our number 10. We're on track. And then tomorrow, you'll need to do 11. And then Wednesday, or well, on Thursday, we can do Wednesdays and Thursdays. If we stay, you know, on track here.
Absolutely.
All right, I think that this is all dry enough. If you do it like that, then you can just pick up whatever little, look how beautiful that looks. That's some good spatter right there. And that looks, see, they look beautiful together. And now let's get them hooty dude. I think for the most part, we've been doing it like that. If it's this orientation, then it goes like that. And then that way, or
the numbers at the bottom.
Do we, yeah, like that.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. I don't know that all of them are that way, but not sure that it matters really necessarily. That goes up there. Get the glue. Where's my spreader? There's one of them. Oh, let's put that back in there. Here. Kind of get things put back where they belong so that way. Okay. And how are we doing on time? Let's see. Oh, look at us.
Oh, you've got more than an hour.
Well,
I think you can do it.
I think so
have
too.
confidence in you.
I think so too. I'm going to leave that just as it is. And or remember. And I'll trim it after. But I think I'll try to put the overhang down there because I have more to work with there. We're going to cut off about, what, a 16th, maybe an 8th?
Oh, around the edge, yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting stuff done.
She
I don't know what else. I really wish I did have my card prepped because we could at least just like pull out things and get my color combo.
What you can do is remember that card that I did the other day that none of us were happy about. It's
you want to do some
present form, and I've got you handed me your collaging stuff.
Okay.
Just a sec, I have to locate it.
I like that idea.
Everything was rearranged here as I was preparing for them.
Normally I put way too much glue out there.
Because I think that this would look really cool. This particular one would look really cool with some collaging, you know, what you call that stuff? Honeycomb.
Oh, okay.
And it's already got multiple layers of gel printing on it, so.
Check. Covered.
Check. I mean, this is the one that I think is as 4 or 5 layers of
gel printing.
Gel printing. Plus one of pointing.
And the glue.
And I would definitely put that underneath the thing and allow it to dry before you go to cutting it.
Okay. Yeah, I can see these corners. You know, and this watercolor paper really is one of those things that your glue will soak in quite a bit. So a lot of times you'll need to come back, especially like on the edges and things, and reestablish some contact. Reestablish contact. You like that? That was funny. Like, you know, it's where the little nibby thing. What do they call that? There's a word for it. Starts with an N, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's nib. Maybe it is nib. Okay. And put it under the thing. Good golly. There we go. Thought that wasn't on camera. Off to the side here.
Oh, Healing is Recycle Crafting says Izzy's little book was as cute as can be.
Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute too.
She loves making. I was noticing I have a whole stack of like little things that she makes me, and sometimes it's little books like that. You know, and even the one when she said she was mad at me.
Hello, Christy Hartman.
I like it when she does that. I think that it's important that she knows that she can tell me when she's upset with me.
Oh, I do too. Well, she doesn't have any problem telling me at all.
Well, that's because, yeah, you guys
I don't have any problem telling her.
That's right. Okay, hand me over the card thing, please. All right, so this is, oh, okay, this is, yeah, you kind of obliterated it with the sparkle business. Did you do that on camera?
No.
Okay, that's what because I didn't remember it being because we were all like, oh, that looks amazing. But sometimes she just can't help herself and she wants to put that sparkly business over it. And we've got, these are the pieces and parts from my collaging business. Ooh, look at that. That might be kind of cool. It's got to come out from an edge though. Or we tuck it under something.
Yeah, I think the pink would be really
most excellent.
Super.
We could throw in some
Super
Izzy's
duper.
roses. Do we like the mixture of the flower things?
Yeah.
I kind of dig it. It's weird and wonderful.
Well, it kind of looks like a trellis, you know?
Yeah. Let me working on this shiny businesses. I don't know which angle to come from. And see, and then it's kind of dark for y'all, but maybe that's better. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Certainly better for me, although it is still like I have to lean over to be able to.
Yeah, get it at an angle.
Because all that looks just green. And then if I lean over this, I'm like, oh, okay. Some other stuff to consider. Okay, see, I like that. Maybe we trim this up a little bit more. Have some pokey edges.
What was Izzy's almost name?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, as far as like when we were, no, it was just that, like, that was it. Oh, that's actually not true. I think we kind of went around. That was a name that I always thought was pretty cool. Isabella, and then Izzy Cat, because her middle name's Catherine. I don't know if I'm giving y'all too much information, but Mia or Maya or something like that. I think Brad sort of had a couple of names that he thought were pretty cool. Oh, there. I think that's kind of pretty, don't you?
I do.
Like that, and then maybe we bring.
Yeah, you need to cover up your cut edge there on that top flower. I can't tell because of the shine.
Oh. How's that?
You have stuff floating up.
Oh, wonderful. Got a bee. Do we like the bee?
Yes. You're going to have to rearrange your flowers, though, because it needs to be going in, not out. Push your flowers over and you can have room for your bee.
Oh, like him over here?
Yeah. Bye, Lygia.
All right, thoughts on cutting his legs off? Like he would be in flight, and I mean, do they hang their legs down when they fly?
Why are you cutting his legs off?
Well, because they're tiny, but I'll do it. I could draw them back on. That's how Carrie does it.
Yeah, I know, but you've got a slick surface there, and it's not going to take anything. I can just tell you already. Just cut the deadgum legs out and stop whining. Marguerite sometimes uses the name Rosemary Kathleen when she's in disguise.
Oh, okay.
Jocelyn says the bees do float.
Dangle their legs.
Fold their legs when they're.
Oh, so they do float, like, you know. So they're like flying little loaves.
Well, if you get another flower in down there, you can have the bee sitting on the flower. And I think that would be a nice balance point.
What about like that?
It hasn't shown up yet.
I know I need to do that part, but I just haven't.
No, I don't like that corner business up there.
No, she says. What if we do him like that?
See, if you put that flower down there, cut the dadgum middle part of the.
Yeah, I said I was going to do that.
The bee crotch.
I said that I was going to.
Very good. I love that.
Do
Glue it down.
Just gotta love her. You do.
Now you just you know, some relationship. If you just move the flowers, top flowers down a tiny bit so they touch one part of the bee, you or okay. Hold it together with one of the combs.
Well, or I move the little thing up a little bit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now you've got two different wads of stuff here, and you need to establish a relationship.
Okay, I'm gonna establish something.
Now, I don't have to be here on Mondays. I'm here in an adversarial. I was just saying,
I'm with you. I got it. We're doing it.
Okay. You have to understand there's a delay, and I'm trying to be on the same page as the rest of our people here.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to kind of keep it. It's tricky really bit. So that one's gonna go down. And then those will go on top of that one. So that one's next. Okay. I mean, I'm going to try to get it back into position as much as possible. We may have to rework it a little just because, putting it back down is always tricky.
'Tis true. And most bugs do fold up their legs to fly.
I mean, that made sense.
Yeah, aerodynamically.
Yeah.
Nature would have put that in the mix.
Yes. Okay.
I woke up snuffed up again.
I did too. It's all this crazy wind.
Woohoo! Ear came.
Wonderful. She's hearing better.
I am.
She's a lot nicer when she can hear better.
I don't get quite as annoyed.
I've noticed. There we go.
Some fiddly stuff there.
I know. Well, this is the time to fiddle, right before gluing.
I fiddle with colored pencils, and Mariah fiddles with pieces of paper.
I do. This is all. These are truths that she's throwing out.
Are you gonna buzz my hair?
I can. I'm just gonna cut this flower down ever so slightly. I just feel like that makes more sense,
No, don't get too carried away.
And I like that pink was kind of there because it sort of makes sense. Like that. I'm gonna go there, like that.
Yeah, and if you bring it down just a little bit, they won't be both in the same horizontal plane.
In the same horizontal. Yeah, I got it down. But see, I don't want to lose my.
Oh, you should have thought of that earlier.
Well, I mean, I guess I could put some more back in there. It's not like.
See, you've got them. Mariah, look.
Hey.
Oh, God. I'm just going to shut the hell up and wash my brushes or something so I don't reach across and stab you or something.
We're going to bring a little more honeycomb in. There we go. Like that. All right, cutting these apart. See, I knew I wasn't going to go back the way. That way we can. There we go. Oh, I like that. I'm going to tuck that one back behind there. Aha! Hey, hey! Oof. All right, we're gonna make this one a little littler. Like that. I think I like that. Trying to kind of keep the little center of this showing through, but there we go. I knew somebody who had a flow bee. They loved it. All right. She needs one. Oh, that's sweet. Cherry. Oh, I like that. Brad's mom calls Izzy, like when she says it, a lot of times it sounds like easy, which is really cute. Easy. Ooh. I may have a little white glow around him, but we're just not going to get all hoopty-doo about that. Because the struggle is real. Trimming that tissue paper. But I did put a fair amount of glue on him, so maybe it'll seep through enough.
What are we talking about here?
The glue and the little bit of white paper around, but I think overall that's pretty good.
Well, if you put water on it real quick,
that's why, yeah, I was pressing it with that, see?
Uh-huh.
So.
Because it's on something that is porous.
Mm-hmm. So,
good job.
She just can't watch.
I just can't watch. I can't watch. I'm a really bad watcher
of collaging.
I'm a really bad watcher. You know, I used to go to these teacher meetings, and I'd always bring something else to do because otherwise I was going to say something really crass and inappropriate, especially if asked to comment. Tried to save those for the evaluation form that you filled out at the end. And I have no idea. There's
okay, and it's getting kind of curly, so this is kind of the time where like it really needs to be under the thing because again, this is all like plastic, you know. Basically, we're gluing onto plastic because there's so much acrylic paint.
It is. It's about half a pound.
That's why you see me like pressing because it's like rolling up.
I did try to, roll it the other way, but
Thoughts and feelings on a little more there and a little more there, and then that way we kind of have 3 zones of the this business. Wait, is that gonna be enough? I don't know if that's enough, but maybe. It should turn that way. Thoughts? Just doop doop like that.
What? Because where are you putting that?
Like
no.
No?
No, I don't think so. You need to leave the bottom alone. That's your
ground.
Ground, exactly. Now the thing at the top, it doesn't bother me at all, especially if that one is right next to the flower or somehow or other has a relationship to the flower.
Okay. Here, hold on. We can lift that a little bit. Where's my?
Yes, because that creates a line, a sight line. A draw your eye line.
Draw your eye line. Okay, just tuck it a little. Tuck you in. Okay.
Oh, somebody wants you to put sparkling eyes on the bee. I think that's overkill. I'm not sure that's needed.
Put sparkly what on them?
The bee's eyeball.
Oh.
Rhonda loves the little mini gold honeycombs.
And you know what's funny though? You got to be careful. So I noticed this yesterday, more so than I did with the first one we did. But depending on how much glue and whatnot you use, the embossed stuff will start to lift off of there.
Really?
Yeah. So I had like little pieces around. I'm like, what's the deal here? Now I think once the glue does actually, because what was happening is it was going through the paper and sort of pushing.
Like it lifts, we picked stuff off.
Yes. But I think, once it's there and in place and then the glue dries, it all adheres to, adheres to itself and whatnot. Y'all know what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing about I do like working on top of the acrylic paint is that you can come back in and wipe up the glue pretty decently. So if you get a little globby, it's easier to make that happen. I like that. That's nice. I know it's not necessarily in the 3, but I could put a little piece under here. That might be kind of nice, huh? I can lift that still. Okay. There we go. There we go.
Hello, Brandy.
Although now it's under there, I don't really care for that. There. Oh, see? Look, see some of it flaked off. See?
Yeah, I can.
So you got to be careful. You might think there's some there, and then all of a sudden it's not. Okay, I don't like that.
Yeah, I think it's interrupting the ground.
What's going on? What's going on? Yeah.
And that's going up his butt. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, don't go up the butt. How about a little floaty piece off that way, and I cut that off?
No, sort of. Don't you go down into that.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Like that. Because it leaves a nice line, and then says,
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's good. Hello, Sue. You're supposed to put hands so I can see you. You're just lucky I'm reading here. And hello, Lisette.
Oh, hey.
I don't know. Was she here earlier?
Lisette?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was messing around.
She had to go away. Collect your thoughts, wash your brushes.
I did. And maintain a little.
There we go. Look at that. I think it's wonderful. Now I'm all sad. It is sort of showing up, but you know what can happen is P can come back in and maybe.
Oh, the white?
Yeah, just come in with the colored pencil or something and.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just
it's not
buff that out ever so.
It's not that big of a deal.
No,
anyway.
I don't think it's major by any means. Oh, I think it's lovely. I don't know what number this is gonna be, but it does need to go underneath the thing and dry.
Yes, it does. You need to go flat, and we'll discuss what number and what color the card business is going to be on the back.
And there's enough here to make 20 more of these cards. Well, I got one. There's only one more B in here, though. What?
And Lisette loves that card, Mariah. And Jocelyn said, very nice. And we have floaty hearts. Christy Hartman gave you pink hearts.
Aw, thanks, guys.
And Terry Stouffer gave you a hello hand.
It was a little stressful there at one moment, but we powered through. As we usually do. Okay, put the cork back on the pokey tool. For everybody's safety.
Very seriously.
Very seriously. All right, I don't know that we have much more. I think we just call it early. No, we got plenty of orders to be taken care of, so that's awesome. Lots of different, there's all the new stuff in the shop. If you haven't been over there to take a look, appreciate you doing that.
I'm gonna do some stamping, so I'll have it ready for tomorrow.
I'm gonna put that underneath there with that.
That would be good because then it'll all be flat.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I can't stack those up. I need a book to, once they've been under here for a while, but then they still need, because, it takes a good couple days. There's a lot of moisture happening with those,
Thanks, Mo.
With those cards.
Betsy says she loves your card and journal.
Thank you. Here, I'll leave y'all with, I'm extra proud of that one. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. I forgot. P will be back here tomorrow.
I'm going to tweak up some stuff.
We will do card number 11. Do we have it? Do we know which one's card? Well, we can decide. That'll be fun. You can look through piles.
I don't think I
We don't have a chosen 11.
I don't.
So that'll be fun. Oh, I do need to hold up my stuff.
And there's Yunka. Hello and goodbye. Thank you, Yanka. She said lovely cards for us.
Thank you. All right, I will hold these up like that. Look at that. They look good together. Okay, we need to do that.
Yeah.
M-Cam big screen. Here we go.
They do.
My hair looks like a hot mess today. It's curly in one spot and then flat in the other.
Well, it's kind of, a flower affair.
I don't know.
Floral affair.
This would be no makeup, basically. I just put a little bit on just to, so you can see my eyeballs and whatever. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Let's continue on with this Mixed Media March 25.
Mañana.
Until then, we love you like a long haul. Bye, guys.